Jalen Rose, the most impressive thing about you is not the basketball you play in college, your professional career, or even what you're doing now here with the media. The things I'm most impressed with from you is the time and energy and money that you've put into the Detroit community with working with the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy. I was honored enough to be invited with the staff there with you. Let's take a look at our visit to the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy.
Welcome to JRLA.
Let's get it. So I see all these college pennants on the wall. Is that inspiration?
Yep, inspiration, motivation. Good day, how are you?
What's the educational philosophy?
Just to try to get the kids to continue to improve every day. And a lot of times you get young people at 9th grade that aren't necessarily reading or doing math at a 9th grade level. So our goal has to be growth.
You always say it's an 8-year high school. What do you mean by that?
Not only are we servicing young people the 4 years they're in high school, but we also do the exact same thing while they're in college. I'll take you upstairs and you'll see the college success team that continues to track all of the students that have graduated, whether they're in a 4-year school, or community college, or trade, or military.
We give them the knowledge, the exposure to college campuses, as well as what it takes to be successful in order to get in college. So we do that 9 through 11. And then 12th grade specifically, we have a senior seminar class. So in that class, all we do is fill out college applications, scholarship applications, the FAFSA. We help them narrow down their choices.
In addition to that, we're also working on creating partnerships specifically with colleges. We know that our students are going to be successful, and so we're building those pipelines for students to get there.
Then our alumni coordinator, she actually makes sure she follows through with them.
So if I graduate from JRLA and I'm a sophomore in college, I will still have a connection to JRLA. There will still be someone calling my phone. There'll still be someone checking up on me.
All the time.
Wow.
A lot of times young people have to learn to communicate. We have greeters, so when you knock on the door, watch what happens.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Shalay
Shalay, David.
Jalen.
This is Ms. Roby's math class. We have a test on factoring polynomials tomorrow, so we're playing polynomial bingo. Do you have any questions for me?
What's a polynomial? There's no one walking the hallways. There's no one running around. Like my high school, no matter, even in the middle of a class period, there's people running around. Hello.
Good afternoon.
What's happening here?
This is a college writing class, and we just got done doing a research paper, and now we working on projects to present it, like PowerPoint.
Have you worked on PowerPoint before?
Yeah.
I promise you, I still do PowerPoints to this day. The skills that you will learn in this classroom, you will use later in life.
A lot of times people only see success as a grade point average or a test score. And when you really get a chance to work with young people, give them the life skills, the social skills, the leadership qualities, the discipline in order to be successful.
Our sense of family, our vision here is real, our mission here is real, our values here are real, and you can ask the scholars about it, you can ask the professionals about it, and I believe we'll all be on the same page.
This is a real thing. And it's one thing to know that you have a school and to hear about it, but when you hear and you see the children and you see the classrooms and you're in the building, it's inspiring to me, Jalen. It really is.
Our donor wall.
This is what makes Jalen Rose Leadership Academy
This
happen.
is what makes JRLA happen. Without these individuals donating their time, their energy, their money, none of the things you see actually take place, including
right there. I might not have a statue outside of an NBA arena. I might not have my jersey in the rafters, but that's never coming down. We're gonna come back in a few years. You're gonna have to make the donor wall bigger.
Yes.
We're gonna have to expand it out to here. I'm gonna donate to make the donor wall bigger.
Let's do it.
Appreciate you showing me around.
Hello.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
This has really touched me.
Thank you. Well, that means a lot. I truly appreciate the support, and watching that piece, it actually sparked a thought for me that I'm going to pursue. And hopefully there's something we can look back at this day and be like, wow, this is where that came from.
What's that?
So I just got some data about JRLA rankings in the city of Detroit.
Okay.
We're 4th in college enrollment within 12 months of graduation. That's 80%. We're 3rd in college enrollment within 6 months of graduation. That's 71%. 7th in 4-year high school graduation rate. That's 94%. We're 2nd for percentage of students economically
with disadvantages.
Oh,
85%, and we're number 1 for students with disabilities, 13.6%. And throughout the sporting landscape, and thank you to our donors, our founding team, my co-founder Michael Carter, but more importantly, the staff, the parents, and the students for making us go. We have a lot of work to do. I sparked the thought, in sports right now, you see players kneeling during the anthem, and/or finding a way to use that opportunity to show allegiance via protest, which is peaceful, whether it's locking arms, fist in the air. It made me think of an idea called how protests become progress.
okay.
And there are multiple owners from the state of Michigan in professional sports. Tom Gores, my good friend of mine of the Detroit Pistons, Steve Ballmer of the Clippers, Stephen Ross of the University of Michigan, Dick and Betsy DeVos. I could start with them, along with local teams, Red Wings, Lions, and see if we can all pull in the same direction and influence a tuition-free public charter high school right there in the city of Detroit that has a track record since 2011.
JRLADetroit.com.